Okay, so this is the first website that we are going to sign up. So this is n8n, and you can see the URL n8n.io. So you just have to type this n8n.io and then sign up this website. Otherwise, you can also go to Google and search for n8n.io, and you will see the first website. So this is the n8n website. Okay. Now, how to sign up on this website and how to get started. So yeah, this is the button get started, and you can also see this button get started for free. So click on any of the orange button. Click on this button, and then you can see it is asking me to sign up with my details. So let's say Pritam Nagarale company email. So I'll take any Gmail account. So you can type with, you don't need any company email. So you can sign up with your Gmail account or any free email account. So AI automations. Now I have to type here class@gmail.com. Let's use any password. Then use something like this, future agents or something. So whatever account name you want to add, your name, your business name, or anything. Okay, and you are getting this 14 days free trial. Okay, so you can do a lot of things actually with the free trial. So if your account this after 14 days, you can just create another account on n8n. Otherwise, what you can do, you can actually go with the pro account, $20 to $25 a month. Otherwise, you can also just go for the self-hosted n8n account, where you have to pay one time yearly fees around 7,000 to 8,000 rupees, or even less with some of the hosting providers. Okay, but this 14 days free trial is sufficient, and you can create more accounts with your this another account with n8n. So let's go with this 14 days trial. And when I try to create an account, then it will actually this validate the username and that is available or not. Okay, now in the same way, actually you used to create email addresses. Now if your this account name is not available, simply what you can do, you can actually just try with other one, like future AI agents, and start following this free trial. And now my account is ready, and it will ask me a couple of questions, and these are the simple questions basically. And it does not matter what you select, what answer you select. So what is the size of your company? So you can select anyone, let's say only me, if you are doing this individually. What team are you on? This helps you to customize your experience in n8n. So let's say marketing, or according to you, what best describes your company, or let's say marketing agency, software service, education, let's say. And which of these do you feel comfortable doing? And let's just choose this one, setting up a web or something like that, and then click on OK. And how did you hear about n8n? And let's say even this bootcamp, and click on submit, and you can skip this step. And here is your workspace is ready. Start automating. Okay, so click here, and you will be redirected to this screen where it will say welcome Pritam, create your first workflow, and you will be provided with two options: try on AI workflow and start from scratch. Okay, so we'll understand that in just a minute, but before that I'll ask you to actually just go to your email, and that is a very important step. Otherwise you won't be able to build any automation, any agent. So here you can see verify your n8n account. So just check your email, click on that email, and then click on verify my email. And now you can see your email is verified, and currently online 14 days left in free trial. And whenever you see such screen in your dashboard, so you have to click on this open instance so that you can start creating your automation. And this is the same screen. Now here you can see there are two options: try an AI workflow and start from scratch. So this is a new, actually this no, this is a new thing in n8n, where you can use AI to build your workflow. But if you are a beginner, you will not understand that actually, because it creates some kind of complex workflows. So yes, there is some the steps and strategies to use this particular thing, and you will get around 20 credits a month when you go for a pro account or even for a trial account. So we'll not go for with this step. So because we have to understand each and everything, so we'll go with the start from scratch. So this is the point where you'll have to start your n8n automation. So click here, start from scratch, and then you will be redirected to this canvas, where it will ask you to create your automations, your agents. Okay, so let's understand a few of the things here. So this is a basically visual builder, where you will be building different steps, and you will connect those steps with one another. And the first step is always, the first step will be the trigger, because until and unless you'll specify the trigger, that what should be the trigger, it this automation will not start. So what is trigger? Like if you receive any email in your email inbox, that may be a trigger. Okay, so what to do with that email? So first thing is receive the email in your inbox. Okay, otherwise, like if you receive any order in your this website, if you are running any e-commerce website, or any this Shopify WooCommerce website, or anything like that, or even actually if you are generating leads, and you are asking your lead to submit a form with their details. Okay, so as soon as you receive an order or an inquiry or lead is generated, so that may be a trigger. Or simply you receive a message on WhatsApp from your customer, so that may be actually this your trigger. So first step is always a trigger. Again, it is asking add your first step or build with AI. So that is the same thing actually we have seen previously, like start with AI. So again, we'll build our first step manually. But before that, you'll see this my workflow here. So this is the name of your workflow. And this is a save button. So whenever you are doing anything and adding some steps or nodes in your account, so don't forget to actually just click on the save button, because otherwise all your this hard work will get wasted. Okay, now let's say I'll go to this. This is the place actually where you will be landed, where you'll go to your account whenever you actually just sign up next time in your account. So just click on this person, and you will see again the same step, but this time actually you will see one more button here. So create your workflow, and these are the four options. So workflow means every this workflow, every automation, every agent you build. So you'll see the list of all automation here. Then credential means whenever you add any account, let's say Gmail account, LinkedIn account, any API, any other app like Slack, Dropbox, Google Drive, VO, ChatGPT. So all your credentials you can find in the credential option here. Okay, then executions and data tables, we'll understand that later on. Okay. Now See, go to workflows, and now see there are actually three ways you can start, or you can go to the same this new automation or new workflow. So in n8n, this any new automation or any agents is called as this workflow. So you can see the option create workflow. So when you click from here, so you'll go to the same canvas. This is the same thing. When you click here, you'll go to the same canvas, and this plus button where you'll go to this canvas. Now let's click on each and everything so that you can understand. Plus workflow and personal. See, same automation, and the name is my workflow. I'll go to personal, and in this time I'll click here. So you can see same canvas. I'll go here, and then I'll click on create workflow, and you can see the same one. Now let's say I want to start your first agent. So let's say I just use the name like first agent, my first agent. And simply save. I already saved. You can see. Now, if I go again to personal, you will see my first agent here. So now, whenever you create any workflow and save that, so all your automation will be seen here under your workflow tab. Okay, so this is your first agent, but there is nothing. So I'll click here again, and you'll see. Okay. Now, as I told you that the first step is always a trigger. So I'll click on plus button. So as soon as you click on plus button, you will see there is this right side bar, and it is suggesting, it is recommending means some kind of triggers. So whenever you click on any plus button and try to add any step, so according to that step, your right sidebar will suggest you some apps. Okay, basically what do you want to connect here? Okay, so first step is a trigger. That's why actually it's suggesting me what triggers this workflow. Clear? Now let's say here you can see different triggers. So trigger manually on a app event, on a schedule, on web call. So there are actually different kinds of trigger. So we'll try to understand most of the triggers from here. So let's understand this one on a schedule. So if I click here, you can see this is the trigger, and this is schedule trigger. Schedule trigger means let's see. Let's talk about this. We are going to build two kinds of automation on the this day one of bootcamp. Two or three kinds of automation on the this first day of bootcamp. So first one is this LinkedIn. So let's say you want to this publish at least one post daily on LinkedIn at 7 o'clock. Okay, so in that case, what you can do, you can decide days means daily. You want to this trigger this event daily one time, and let's say the time is around 7 p.m. Okay, now let's say you want two triggers. Okay, now you can see trigger at around let's say 7 p.m. and 12 p.m. Okay, so this way actually you can decide the trigger. Let's say if you want to this check your emails as soon as you receive an email. Let's say every 1 minute you want to just check your email inbox if you are receiving a lot of email in your Gmail. So what you can do, you minute and just let's say for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so this is the time bound trigger basically. Okay, so I'll just close that, and you can see your first trigger, but I'll delete that. And again, the same step. Let's say I'll, if I click here again, it will suggest me triggers because there is no trigger. I deleted my trigger. Now, there are other triggers like you can see this on chat message or on app event. On app event means, for example, something is happening or something happened in your app that you are using. For example, Gmail. or Slack or WhatsApp. Okay, you received any message on WhatsApp, so that may be a trigger. Okay, so on WhatsApp means that is an app here in n8n. So app trigger, or Gmail email received, that is on app event or something like that. Okay, so if you are just for example, you have any app and you want to trigger that app instead of other apps that you are actually this seeing here. So simply type like Gmail, and you can see Gmail, and you will see one trigger like on message received. For example, let's say this WhatsApp, WhatsApp, and you can see Business Cloud, and you can see triggers on account review update, on account update, on message template quality, on message. On message means if when you receive any message on WhatsApp. So this way actually you can find different triggers here. And according to your requirement, you have to decide actually which trigger will be most useful, will be useful for your automation. Okay, now for this example, we'll just add one trigger that is inbuilt in n8n, that is a chat message for our LinkedIn post. Okay, so what is on chat message basically? See, we want to publish, we want to see the demo of LinkedIn post automation. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll actually add some chat box here only, so that we can just send one topic from our from this n8n only to our LinkedIn, that this is the topic and I want to publish a post on my LinkedIn account with this topic. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just add one temporary chat message as a trigger. And once the things are working fine, we'll remove that trigger and add a trigger like Google Sheet, where this agent, this automation will take the topics automatically from that Google Sheet. Okay, let's say there is a Google Sheet with the name LinkedIn post calendar, and we have added around 30 to or 60 or 90 days calendar over there with different topics. So every day one topic will be taken from that particular Google Sheet, and this automation will create a LinkedIn post and it will post automatically. So everything will be automatically. But right now, actually, because we are just developing, so we will add one temporary trigger, that is a chat trigger. So what is a chat trigger? So I'll again click on plus button and I will search for something like chat, or simply you can see on chat message. Okay, so when you search for chat, so the name you will find that will be the different, that will not be on chat message, but that is the same trigger. So that is chat trigger. Okay, so either you can click here or on chat message. So that is a one and same thing. So this is chat trigger. So click here and you can see there is nothing over there, or no much setting. So just click on this test chat and that's it. And you can see test chat and that is done. So you can actually this hold it and rotate it anywhere. So if you want to take it to the left side or right side, accordingly you can decide. Okay, and one more thing, the whenever you add any chat message, something this one, so you will see at the bottom on the left side, you will see this chat box. Okay, so this is the chat box where you will send your chat messages from here, and this is the log, and output will be here whenever you send any message. Okay, let's try to test it. So let's say I send it hi, and you can see I sent, this is the checkbox, and this is when chat message, this is log, and this is the output, and output you can see hi. So this is session ID, action, and hi. And when I double click here, I'll see the same thing, session ID, action, and chat input. Okay, so you can see this is the table and there are three options. So you always have to actually put this on schema so that you can see the output in a better way. Okay, now you can see you can see it easily: session ID, action, and chat input. Sorry, chat. Oh yes, chat input. So that is the output. So that is the input from the chat inbox, but that is the output provided by this particular step. That is the trigger step, and this is the input for next step. Okay, now if you don't see this green checkbox, simply try again. Okay, so this should be a green checkbox. Okay, it means this particular the force trigger is running perfectly. After that, that will be the second step. And what will be the second step? Okay, so in n8n every step is called as a node. So what will be the next this step? So the or next node, that will be the action node. Action node means what you want to do with that message after I send the message from this chat box. Okay, now what will be my next step? My next step will be to create a LinkedIn post with that topic, and after creating the this topic, that topic should be published on my account. Okay, so we are not actually building everything. I'm just actually just suggesting you to come with some kind of connections, with some kind of setup, so that you can actually this in the live boot camp you can do it easily. Otherwise, actually, if you come without doing these things, without doing the this initial setup, you will get a little confused and things will not work smoothly. Okay, so this is very important for you to build at least this raw part of this particular setup. Okay, so let's say our next step will be something like AI agent that will be doing the creation part. That will be doing the creation part. Okay, now see, this is plus button. So when I click on the plus button, now again you will see the sidebar, but this time actually it will not suggest you for the trigger, but instead of that, it will suggest you for what happens next. Means what action do you want to take with that trigger. Okay, so here you can have actually so many apps and so many different things to do. Okay, and n8n is having this connected with more than 1,000 apps, I think. Okay, and you can search for all the apps from here. For example, Gmail, for example, Slack, for example, Shopify, and all the other apps. Okay, but right now I want to create a LinkedIn post, or I want my agent to process that input provided by this chat box. Okay, so what I'll do, I will search for an action, that is my AI agent. Okay, so search for AI agents here. AI agent, and you can see. So there is only one AI agent here. There is only one AI agent. So I'll click on AI agent, and once you when you click on AI agent, you will see a screen, a box like that. Okay, so this is the box, and 90% of the screen is covered by that box, and that box is divided into three parts. The first part is the input part, second part is the settings part, and the last part, the right side part, is the output part. Now let's try to understand that. So this is the input part. So let's say all the triggers and all the actions that are connected previously, you will see as that as the input. The output from all those apps, or sorry, all those nodes and steps, you will see the input here. You will see as the input here. Okay, so right now we have connected only one step, that is a trigger step. So that's why you are seeing only one step here. only one input here. That is a input from the chat. Okay, from the chat. So you can see when chat message is a session ID, action, chat input, something like that. Okay, and this is the setting part, and the output from this step will be seen here. Okay, so left part, middle part, and the right part. Input, settings, and output. Now, I'll not do anything right now here. I'll just close that, and will again open that. I'll explain each and everything. So for just time being, just close that. And when you close that, you will see this agent, and there are actually three connections here. So I'll just take it here. I'll drag it here. Now, you will see there are actually three options, three connections you showing here. First is the chat model, second is the memory, and third is a tool. First is the chat model, second is the memory and tool. Now, let me tell you, this AI agent is dead. This agent is dead. It can't do anything. And even you can see this red warning, this icon, warning icon. So it means this agent is not set properly. Okay, and if I send any message from here, let's say if I send any message, so it won't be able to process. And you can see problem in node AI agent, and it's saying that a chat model sub node must be connected. Okay, so these are the sub nodes, and it says that one of the node chat node must be connected. At least this node must be connected. Okay, and this chat model, this chat node is the brain of this AI agent. This is the brain of this AI agent. Okay, so if you connect this node, this chat model, this agent will be able to process whatever trigger you are providing from here. Okay, let's see how. Let's see how. First, we will connect this chat model. So whenever you see this kind of error, it means that your chat model is not connected. So you have to connect the chat model. And if you can see here, these below these sub nodes, there is a plus button. It means you have to, if you want to connect a chat model, you have to click here. If you want to connect a memory, you have to click here. If you want to connect any kind of tool, you have to click here. Okay, so let's first connect our chat model. So this is the plus button, and when I click here, so now you can see it's showing me the options for the chat models. That is the language models here. Okay, now here you can find different. I'll again click here, and now you can see you can find different chat models here, different chat models. So a chat model from Anthropic, that is Claude, Azure, then DeepSeek, then Google Gemini, then Grok, and you can see other. And one of the important one is this OpenAI chat model. Okay, now let's understand how you can connect this chat model. Okay, so in this example, we are going to connect our this Gemini chat model, because Gemini provides a lot of free credit. Okay, Gemini provides a lot of free credit. So I'll just search for Gemini. Otherwise, you can directly see the option for Google Gemini here. Otherwise, if you don't see the option, you can also search for Google Gemini here. Okay, so let's say Google Gemini chat model. So I'll click here, and it is saying me to actually set this model. Okay, so again, the left side as the input from the chat box, and output, there is nothing, because we have not connected and we have not processed any input. Okay, and in the center, it is asking me, asking me to create add credential of that. Okay, add credential for Google Gemini, and here you can see credential to connect with, and select credential. Right now, actually nothing is connected. So I'll click on this create new credential to connect my Google Gemini account. If I click here, you can see it is asking me for API key. Okay, so API key is something where you actually that is used to create or connect your account in n8n or in any other automation platform. Okay, so API key is similar to your username and password. Like let's say if you want to access your this Gmail account, if you want to check any email, then you have to go to gmail.com and then you have to just add your this username and password and to log in, to authenticate, and to say to Google that, okay, this is my username and password, and let me access my account and let me check my emails. In the same way, if you go to LinkedIn or any other account, so you have to actually just log in your account with username and password. So that is you, that username and password can be considered as your API key. So API key is the same thing actually. So whenever you want to just connect any app with the automation platform, so you have to provide the API key. API key means you are basically authenticating that, okay, this is my API key. Authenticate this API key, and if you find that this is the right API key, let me access my account. Okay, now with that account, for example, let's say if I want to connect my Gemini account with my API key, but in Gemini you can do a lot of things, like you can create images, you can create video, you can this ask anything through a prompt. Okay, so there are actually different this whenever you send any request, so you have to send the request like what do you want to do after that. Okay, that's simple. So let's first see how you can this create your API key for Google Gemini. For that, what you have to do, you have to go to Google and you have to search for Google Gemini API key. Okay, and then click on Google Gemini API key. Okay, and then here you will see something like Google AI Studio API key. So this is the place you can see the URL, you can see app, then slash API key, and the title Google AI Studio API key. Okay, so you have to click on this link, Google AI Studio API key, to get your API key, free API key basically. Okay, so click here, Google AI Studio API key, and you will be redirected to this URL. If your the my Google account is already this connected, if your Google account Gmail account is not connected, it may ask you to log in with your this Gmail account. Okay, and once you this connect or your Gmail account, it will ask some options like select this or select that, add your profile, skip that step or something like that. So just check each and everything, and once you do, you will actually come to this step that is called as the Google AI Studio. Welcome to Google AI Studio. Okay, once you are here, what you have to do, you have to actually just check these two agreements. These are the two agreements you have to check and click on continue. Click on continue to create your Gemini API key. So click on continue, and then you will go to your Google AI Studio dashboard. And now it is actually this setting up my account, and you can see my account is already set up. Okay, and it has already created one free API key for me. You can see API key that you can copy from here. But let's say if you want to create a new API key, what you can do, just click on create API key, and here you can see name your API key and select a cloud project. Okay, now here you have to, you can select something like default Gemini project, or you can create a new project. Okay, so let's say you just click on create project and name your project, anything. Okay, okay, let's say uh, my boot camp, agentic boot camp, and create a new project. And you can see your project is created and already selected here. Okay, now let's say you want to create your this API key. So you have to give the name to your API key. Let's say you are this creating your API key for n8n, or you can give any name. It does not matter what you actually what name you provide. So this is n8n. Click on create key. Now you can see your API key agentic bootcamp is created, and you can see your setup billing and free tier. So basically, this is a free API key, free tier API key, and here is the option to copy your API key. So I'll just copy my API key, and I'll go again to this my n8n, where it is asking me for API key, and I will paste my API key here. Okay, after pasting your API key, just click on save button, and you will see your API key's credential successfully created inside your personal space, and it is saying connection tested successfully. It is showing green everything. Okay, now click on this close button, and you can see this my credential Google Gemini API key, and model is 2.5 flash, but there are other models as well. But let this more let choose this model. Yeah, this Gemini 2.5 flash, that is a default model. And after actually the others are doing that, your Google Gemini Google Gemini chat model is set up. And now close here. And now when save this, okay. And now if you send any message, so what it will do, it will process with the help of your brain, that is the Google Gemini chat model, and it will reply in the same way your chat GPT replies to you. Okay. So let's say again send hi, and now you can see green, green, and green, and reply received here. Hi there, how can I help you today? Again, let's say I want to learn agentic AI, and even if there is any spelling mistake, it does not make any difference. And again, this is we have sent the message from here. This is processing AI agent, and with the help of this brain, and within a second, I'll get the reply. And you can see that is an excellent goal. Agentic AI represents a significant leap in how we design and interact with the AI system. Okay, let's see you receive any error, and if you are not able to get the answer from this AI agent, and these are not green, so how actually you can troubleshoot that. So double click on this AI agent, and the first thing you have to see that this should be like connected chat trigger node. Okay, and this prompt should be like green only. If it is red, it means there is an error. So you have to see that you are receiving the message from here. You'll receive the message from here, chat input. Okay, and this is the same chat input. Chat input is the prompt for this chat model. Okay, so you can see the green, and the result is, you can see I want to learn agentic AI. That is the same message. Okay, so connected, it should be like that. This should be green, or some this should be green, and then you will see the output. You can see output here schema, in the schema, and that is an excellent goal. Agentic AI represents a significant leap. So the reply to my question. Okay, now let's say You troubleshoot that and everything is green. So this is green, this is green, and this is green. Okay, so this should be green. If it is not working, just go here and you have to see. That is the only thing you have to, that is the only checklist basically that you have to see, that if this is green, then you will get the reply from here. Okay, so your chat, your this chat message should be connected with this AI agent. You can see that there is a connection, and if that is connected, you have to go to the double, see that is connected, and you have to see that your Gemini chat model is also connected. Okay, and you can see the output here. So these are the checklist. If that is working fine, all are green, and that is working fine, then we have to move forward. Otherwise, don't move forward until unless you solve this issue. Okay, and let's say I want to actually reset this session. So you can see everything is, this is the session here right now, and the session ID is like 5911, but I want to reset that session. So here there is arrow, you can see the reset chat session, and everything will be blank. Okay, so just you have to click over there, and the session will be that's deleted, and you'll see everything blank in the same way. Again, I'll see message, and again it will process that message. Now let me give you one more thing. So if everything is green, let's say I send my name, like I am Preetham. Okay, hello Preetham, it's nice to meet you. But if I ask my name, like what's my name, what's my name, now you'll see, as an AI, I don't have access to your personal information. Okay. Now we have connected the brain, but this agent does not have any memory. Okay. Now every message I send to this agent will be treated as the first and new message for this agent, because it can't remember the past messages. Okay. Because it does not have any memory, and that is where actually we have to add memory here. That is where the role of memory comes here. So here you can see we have added our chat model. Now it's the time to add our memory. So here you can see the memory option, and this is the plus button. So if I click on plus button, you can see the options that is suggested on the right side for the memory. Okay, so this is the simple memory, and these are the other memories provided by different companies. Okay, so this simple memory is provided by n8n, and this is absolutely free. Okay, so for most of the cases, you can use this memory very efficiently. Okay, so we'll choose this simple memory, and even actually you do not need to this add any kind of this credential for the using this simple memory. Okay, so I'll click on simple memory. I'll click on simple memory. So click here, and you can see in this box for simple memory. Now, here you have to understand few important things. Again, you can see connected chat trigger node. So connected chat trigger node means when you take, I'll just close that and I'll show again. So close that, okay, and I'll just delete that. Now, this is the chat trigger node. Okay, so whenever you use this chat trigger node from n8n, okay, for testing purpose, so whenever you add the next step, that node will be automatically connected. Okay, that's why it's where inside agent it's saying that this is green and connected chat trigger node. Okay, and prompt is also taken automatically, and that's why it's showing green. And in the same way, if I this click on memory and click on plus button, and if I click on simple memory, it says that your uh, chat node is already connected chat trigger node. Okay, now there are two things here: session ID and this context window length. Now this session ID means uh, this session ID, and it has a unique ID. So our previous session ID, before actually we reset the our session ID, this session ID was different. Okay, so every session has some kinds of messages. Let's say we send different kinds of messages during a particular session. Okay, so all the messages for that session will be remembered by this agent due with the help of this simple memory. With the help of this simple memory. Okay, now here you can see the context window length. 5 means during this session ID, previous 5 messages will be remembered, or previous 5 conversation. It can remember the previous 5 conversation. This agent can remember the previous 5 conversation because we have actually specified context window length as 5. If I add like 10, then it will be 10. If I 15, then 15. So accordingly, so let's say 10 only. Okay, so session ID is important and action is important. And you can see that right now the session ID is end with 8095. If I reset that and send any message, and if I again click here, then session ID not added right now. So I'll just click again, and it is in the second chat. Actually, it will show. Let's say test, and when I click here, you can see the session ID here. This is the session ID here. You can see here. So this is the session ID, and this is different. Okay, earlier was different, and this is new one is different. Okay, I'll click on save. I'll reload that, and you will see the same settings. Okay. So if reload that, and if I send something like that, hi, and you can see AI agent, and here session ID, this one, action, and message is this. Now let's see the importance of memory. Let's say I send the name like I am Preetham, and let's say my surname is Nagrali. Okay, and I am a marketer. Okay, that's great, Pritam Nagrale. So you are a marketer. Okay, so you can remember all the previous messages. Let's say, who am I? And it will say that based on what you have told me so far, Pritam, you are Pritam Nagrale and you are a marketer. So that's why actually it can remember the previous conversation with the help of this simple memory. Now you understood about this chat model, you understood about this simple memory, and now this is the time to understand about the tool. Okay, now when you click on tool, you will again see the options for tools here, and you can see right sidebar, and it's asking me to search for the tools. And there are hundreds and more than 1,000 tools available in n8n that you can connect with the help of this AI agent. Okay, so our requirement is Gmail and this LinkedIn. Okay, let's say how you can connect your this LinkedIn tool. So let's say I'll connect my LinkedIn account. So I'll search for LinkedIn, and you can see LinkedIn tool is available. So when you connect your LinkedIn account through AI agent, so you'll see something like LinkedIn tool. But if you connect the same LinkedIn account by clicking on this next step, so you will see LinkedIn in the simple way. But both are the same. Both are the same. Both have the same functionality. Okay. So right now we are understanding the example of tool. So This agent basically this can interact with any tool, and whatever you want to achieve, whatever your objective is, according to your objective, it will use that tool and do the things according to your requirement. Okay, so let's see. I want to use my LinkedIn this tool to create and publish any LinkedIn post, a very nice LinkedIn post on my LinkedIn account. So what I'll do, I'll click on this plus button, and it will show me the option for tools, and I'll search for simply LinkedIn tool. Okay, so click on this LinkedIn tool. Now we have to connect our LinkedIn account. Okay, so there are this either you can just connect your LinkedIn account with the help of API. Otherwise, because this n8n is already connected with LinkedIn app is already connected with n8n. Okay, so for many of the app that has a good tie-up with n8n. So what you can do, you can simply connect your this apps or any type of that on that type of accounts with the help of your the simple username and password. You do not need to go and create any kind of app for that. And LinkedIn is one of them. Actually, you can simply connect your LinkedIn account without any API. That is with the help of just your username and password. So how to connect that? So you can see that there is an option at the top, that is credential to connect with. And when I click here, it shows me create new credential. Okay, so just click on create new credential, and you will see this pop up. Now, the most important thing here, you have to remember that this should be connect using a standard. That is your this LinkedIn account, and it this organization support should be disabled. Okay, it should be green. So this should be standard. This should be green because we are actually this publishing a post on behalf of our individual account. Okay, so just make it disabled and click on connect my account. Click on connect my account, and you will see one this yes, you will see one this pop up. You will see one pop up. I'll share that pop up. See, this is the pop up. You will see, and you have to log into your account. Let's say and verify your account if it is asking for a verification. Otherwise, simply log into your account with the help of your username password. So you have to see the step, and accordingly you have to actually just respond to this. Submit, and let's say I not you sign in. I'll join with my username and password. Now it says connection successful. I'll again share the screen, and it says account connected, and you can see your account is connected, showing green. It means your account is connected. Okay, now click on close button here, and you can see your account is connected. Okay, now there are three things you have to do here. First is you have to just fetch your username here. So maybe you will see your username here, but you can see right now it is showing like error fetching options from LinkedIn tool. Okay, so if you see the error something like this, what you have to do, you simply have to just click on this post is that is right now you're this you can see as person, but click on this person and you'll see another option like organization. Okay, so first you have to click on organization. Once you see that, once you see that organization URL, again you have to go to the post as and click on person. Okay, so just one time actually this go to organization and person, then you will see your name here, person name. Okay, so how you can see your username? Just go to your organization first, and after organization, you will see go to the person, and then you will see your username here. Here, after actually seeing your name here, it you can see the this option text. Okay, so our LinkedIn post that will be created by our AI agent will go here. Okay, but we do not have to map that post manually. Okay, manually from here. What you can do, you can actually this you can see the star button, and when you go take your mouse over there, it will say that let the model define this parameter. So click on this three star this option, and you will see defined automatically by the model. It means your AI agent that you have connected with the trigger node will decide what this post will go here. What post will go here. Okay. Now, once you will do it, yeah, the next thing is renaming this app. Okay, name of this step. So see here, this is LinkedIn icon, and here it is saying create a post in LinkedIn. Create a post in LinkedIn. Okay, so just click here and you will see that you can delete the name here. Now you can just enter whatever name you want to add here. Let's say I want to just add my name like LinkedIn post manager. Post manager. So spelling should be exactly like this, LinkedIn post manager. Okay, so you have to see that there is no spelling mistake here. So the name should be LinkedIn post manager only. Okay, now why? Because we have connected our AI agent with this LinkedIn as a tool. Okay, now we will ask our AI agent to this go to this LinkedIn post manager tool and publish a very nice and outstanding and highly engaging LinkedIn post to my account. Okay, so we will add the name like LinkedIn post manager so that actually our AI agent can identify which tool I'm talking about. Okay, so that's it. It should be LinkedIn account set automatically post, create something same, and then it should be person, and you should see your name, and you have to actually click your text and define automatic. It should be like defined automatically by the model. After clicking on the three-star buttons, three stars, you will see here. Okay, so now this LinkedIn account is set. This LinkedIn account is set, and you will see your chat model, your simple memory, and your LinkedIn as a tool. Okay, and here you can see LinkedIn post manager. The name should be LinkedIn post manager because we'll tell our AI agent that this is our tool. The name of the tool is LinkedIn post manager. So accordingly, this AI agent will identify that I have to work on this tool. Okay, and when the things are done, just click on save button, and that is the only thing you have to do. So when you come to your this boot camp, so you have to open your AI agent where you have this added your chat node, your chat model, simple memory, and LinkedIn post manager. That's it. That's it. So these three should be connected with your AI agent there, and this should be like that. Okay, now if that is done, then I'll go back to personal. Okay, And here you'll see your AI agent. When you click again, you should see the same setup. You can see the same setup. I'll go again to personal, and here all your automation and agents you will see here under this workflows tab. Now go to this credential, and here you can see there are two connections. Two connections. One is from LinkedIn and one is from Google Gemini. Okay. Now let's connect our third connection, third credential here. That is a Gmail credential. So what I'll do, I'll just click on create credential. After that, you will see this pop up like this, add new credential. Okay. And search for Gmail, and you can see Gmail auth to API. Click, select this one, click on continue, and you will see the Gmail account pop up here. Okay. And here you will see the option sign in with Google. You just have to simply log in to your Gmail account by clicking here, and you are done. Okay. How? Just click here, sign on with Google, sign in with Google, and I will connect my account, and I'll connect my account. After actually this adding your username and password, it will give you some options. You can see all these options. So this is very important step here. You have to select all after logging, after providing your username and password. You have to select this one and select all, and all these should be selected. Otherwise, you won't be able to actually just manage your Gmail account, and you won't be able to send and reply to any email. Okay, so select this one and select all. Select this one and select all, and click on continue, and your account will be connected. And it will say connection successful, and it will go to your Gmail account, and you will see like account connected. And when you close that, you will see the third account. Okay. And you can see your account. Okay. So that's it. This is the only thing you have to do with n8n. So when you are coming for the first day on for our the boot camp, so you have to prepare these things. Workflow should be like this. Everything should be connected, and these should be the three credentials you have to connect, so that you can do everything after that smoothly. Okay. So let's say if you are not understanding any of this step, so what you can do, you can just pause, go back and see this step, but you have to actually see everything accordingly, and you have to be prepared. Otherwise, you won't be able to build any automation like LinkedIn and Gmail automation, because we'll be using n8n to build that automation. Okay. And everything should be on n8n.cloud on, and not on any other platform. Okay. So see you inside our bootcamp.